I'm scared. Okay. Sorry. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then... Are they supposed to leave after that? If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Some radios have copyrighted music apparently. Yeah, this game has, but I selected the setting that I won't have copyrighted music. Just in case. Urban legends. Summary. Oh, examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our bureau-made anthology television program. What? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AVEs that only occur on Redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through two punctures on the Redacted. That sounds scary. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Oh. Okay. Alright, I was here. Go. Hello, lady? You okay? What is that? Wait. Do I just... I guess yes. Ah, that's why the radio had no sound, because it's the copyrighted music. Ah, thanks, Snowy. Oh god, what the hell is that? I keep wanting to reload and just keep switching the angles. Hey, don't laugh at my stormtrooper aim. It's amazing. Maybe I should dodge the grenades, just in case.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
But first, I want to take a look around.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello?
What?
Can you hear me?
The Pope?
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Pope is speaking to us. Oh, you're over there, so I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Please, talk to me.
No.
We saw you deal with
Ooh.
compromised agents.
Compromised agents, okay. Pope is a secret agent of the Lord. Not so secret. Everybody knows the Pope. A jukebox? Really? A jukebox. Listen to him, let your soul ascend. Okay, okay. Still no clearance. Please wait here. Okay. Too long, didn't wait. No one knows his ninja skills though. That move. Oh, message tubes. Gotcha. He says, I bet that jukebox was the one in Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal music video. Oh, God. After all, how do you toss a coin into the coin slot from 10 feet away? That is fair enough. That is fair enough. Okay, Pope, what's up?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Yeah, it seems like she has something stuck in her mouth.
Trench is dead.
In her cheek.
Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Okay, I'm curious, what is that entity that she's united with? Examination of paranatural topics. Control points. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted, or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Hello? Nice to meet you. What's wrong with your eyes? You look like you've seen things. You too! Oh my god, he has seen some serious things. Look at him. Ooh. I'm sure we'll see them too.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
So we just killed that lady.
Jesse, over here.
Thanks, Pope.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Genius.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
So don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
She says there are no stupid questions, but how about when do I get my first director's salary? Should be good. Give me. Okay, we got a bunch of things here, so... What's that? Health recovery on element pickup. Did I equip that? I guess? Collectibles. Okay. Portrait. Full. Missions. The hotline. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. Hey. Materials. Is there gonna be crafting if we're collecting all these materials? Assets. Yeah, like, I have a bunch of things, but can't do anything with them. Guess we'll see. Can I talk to you some more?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh, okay.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, it sounded like she was reciting a poem or something.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Emily seems a little bit too positive about all of this. Okay. 1 second, please. I wanna check something. Hmm. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'm curious why my FPS is dropping, so I wanted to check how's my system doing. Spicy says the details in this game are amazing, but when looking at the character from behind it's chunky. Yeah, I think it's because of my settings. Because when I saw the game it looked really, really beautiful. I think it's my settings. The hands seem very doll-like. Yeah. Okay, the temperatures aren't that bad. However, my hard drives are pretty hot. But then again, there's a heat wave here, so everything is over the top hot. Okay, we're here. We need to go all the way up there. Okay. Hello, guy who's seen a lot of things. Okay, this is where we're going. Open map? Why?
There it is again. Our welcome message.
House memory. Man, it looks so comfortable actually. Who's Tomasi? When am I getting clearance? Oh, hello. Hey. Are you nice? You don't look nice. No, you're not nice. That's it? We good? Weapons mod. Gotta check that out in a bit. Okay, week 83 report summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. Blah blah blah, a lot of places. Expenditure, accommodation $800 something, meals $700 something, gasoline $200 something, mini bar with a star. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Wow, really? Wow, okay. Okay. I do wonder if a motel called Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. I guess they had some budget cuts. Okay, I got a weapons mod. Damage while low on health, plus 32. Okay, I'll take that. God, the chatter in the background is creepy. Oh dear. I don't want to go there. Where are we? Cafeteria. Oh, but that's not our destination, so let's go there. Oh.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Well, I guess I can't go there. Whee! Oh dear. Anybody else? Oh yeah, more. Nice. Oh. Okay. We unlocked some codex entries or something. I'm gonna check that out in now. Collectibles. Research and records. Oh, his agents. I've only read about the His Guard. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of us? His barrier. The His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. First, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources around the vicinity. 2. Destroy the His entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other, non-connected sources of His resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of His resonance qualify as conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the His? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the His? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. His agent. The His manifest in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The His agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These His have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the His corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, His agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Okay. Interesting. Shelter. Havana. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AVE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. Hey. Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm not going there. That place is killing me. What's that? How do I get that? There we go. Oh god. That voice. Oh, there's toilets. Ladies' toilet? Oh, there's some reading in the ladies' toilet. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green is stable. Yellow, low possibility of an unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of anticipated building shifts. Unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Why is this case in a bathroom? How is that? Can't find your office? Watch your step. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Okay, we're going straight. Those big pop-up words scare me. They literally scare me. Sorry. I keep knocking everything over. Machine God? Dead letters. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay. What was? Oh. What book was that? Okay. It's so dark here. Singing fish? Mr. Governor, I called the police but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you gotta send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. He was doing so well, but then the last paragraph, he just screwed up his language. Oh, hello. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the parent-natural world.